Please comment if you see this. Please let me know from what date. And what is today's date? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do you guys see this? Please comment if you see this. Please let me know that I'm not bugging. From what date?
My sweethearts, that was her proving she didn't even have the COVID. It said not detected. And another thing, my sweethearts, I don't understand how the hotel makes an offer to her two friends, Carolina and Amanda, okay, to refund their room and let them go home. But if they sign an NDA, okay, how do they have to sign a non-disclosure? Why they gotta sign that? Why? What else she do? Another thing, she find cameras in the room, in the bathroom. I guess that's not cameras, right? So we need to find, well, we don't need to find out nothing, but this is what she had problems with. And she got a problem with how it say negative. I do too. How do her test say not detected, but she's in there? I think they was up to something. I do, my sweethearts. I think they was up to something, but it didn't go as well as planned. I swear I do. I believe they was up to something. They was up to some sex trafficking, because that's all it's about. When you see a pretty young lady coming up in there, they all looking, they all over the... I believe that. I believe that. No, young ladies are not safe. Beautiful young ladies, any young lady, but no, you're not safe alone out there. You're not. You're not. That young lady ain't just jumping on there for nothing. She felt some type of way. I guess she was lying when they said they gave them no water, no food, no keys to the room. I guess she was lying about all that too. Like I said, your girl Jennifer in the Russ Gray bring this awareness, because I do believe for a fact that somebody was trying to take them, somebody was doing something to them, or somebody wasn't making them feel at ease. If this girl on a vacation and gone, they talking about she supposed to came back February the 1st. Now they keeping her down there to the 13th, 14th. Yeah, alright. My sweethearts, this her at the airport. This the video I showed y'all, but she at the airport.
Sorry.
And she did take her hair out. When I went on wait a minute, my sweethearts, when I went on Instagram and go see that, my sweethearts, I seen it on there, but she took her braids out. You see that? Cause she's scared. I already know it. She know they all on her back, and she's terrified. She took her braids right out. Right out. That's her. A lot of people was asking, like, is that KALINA? Yeah, that's her. That's her and her mother at the airport. That's when her mother was going off on the people taking the pictures of her daughter, keep on harassing. I don't even know why they followed her at the airport. That's suspicious. That's what the mother fussing about. Y'all heard that on my other video, my sweethearts. That's what she was fussing about. Like, why are they taking pictures of her daughter? She was trafficked while she was stuck there. She was about to be trafficked off, as they thought. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter felt like they treated her wrong. Her daughter had the wrong results. You know? It said not detected. So why is they harassing her? I'm shocked. Another thing, my sweethearts, I took a look at the reviews for this hotel myself. The reviews, people are just saying horrible service, heavy sex trafficking involved here, do not come. Like, are you serious? I guess some people is lying too. I'm talking about it has bad rep for sexual harassment and trafficking. KALINA not the only one that experienced that. Go take a look at the reviews for that hotel. It's not gonna be no many people saying sex trafficking, sexual harassment. Are you serious? Like I said, when they seen that young girl, they felt a certain way, and they start doing that. They start treating them like, oh no, y'all gotta separate. We gonna keep her here. Yeah, I bet she was smart. Get your mama, baby. I'm gonna read this, my sweethearts, what the airline news got. JetBlue flight attendant causes controversy in Jamaica over COVID-19 test kidnapping claims. You heard this? Causes controversy. If I find out that's what it was, but from the looks of it, this girl test said not detected. Negative. It don't say no she got COVID. It do not say that. Now, if I seen a test that say, yes, she had COVID, she was in there whining like she all that, trying to act like that she's supposed to have better service with COVID-19 than any other person, then I'd go off. Doug Walker. Y'all already know Jennifer M. the realest get on them. Don't give flying fucks none. But that's not what I see. I see this young lady test is saying she don't have that. That's what I see. And also, I'm not slow. A young lady, beautiful, coming up in there. Y'all seeing her. She's young, by herself. Y'all want to do something. Come on. Stop it. This is ridiculous. And if she felt as though she felt a certain way, that's why she got her mama on the line, because she felt a certain way. And that's why she went live, because she felt a certain way. Coming in her room while she's showering. I ain't heard nobody say that. She said she ain't even have her own key. They opening up doors while she in a shower. She don't even have no clothes. I can imagine what she went through. They just want to see a piece of arse. Pervs. A JetBlue flight attendant who allegedly claimed she had been abducted. That's what it say on here. While on holiday in Jamaica, has returned to the United States after spending 14 days in quarantine in a resort hotel on the island. Local media reported that KALINA Collier took to social media to say she was being held against her will and feared being trafficked during her forced isolation. But local officials have denied she was ever in danger. We don't believe that. I don't care. Y'all can put what y'all want in there to cover y'all backs. The saga allegedly started after KALINA arrived in Jamaica on January 28th for a short weekend away. But when she took a COVID-19 rapid antigen test a couple of days before her return flight, in order to comply with CDC requirements for international, the test returned a positive result. I don't believe that either, because the girl showed her test and it said not detected. KALINA took a second antigen test which returned a negative result, and which in return prompted Jamaica's Ministry of Health and Wellness to order a more sensitive polymer chain reaction (PCR) test. This also came back positive, leading to KALINA being made to go into mandatory 14-day quarantine. I don't understand that. She took a second antigen test which returned negative, my sweethearts, and which in return they went and took a sensitive another test, a PCR test, and try to act like that made them put in a quarantine. I don't even understand that, because I didn't even know you get two tests. I mean, I really didn't. Rather than sending her to a government-run quarantine camp, KALINA's hotel apparently allowed her to stay in the hotel for the duration of the isolation period. But the New York-based flight attendant wanted out as soon as possible. I don't blame her. She wanted to get out of there. Who don't want to get out? According to y'all acting like that's a bad thing, because she did want to leave. I don't want to die in Jamaica. I want to go home. According to local media reports, KALINA took to Instagram allegedly that she was being held against her will. And that's what I said. I seen. Her had been kidnapped and feared being trafficked by criminals. So, what's wrong with that? If she felt like she was afraid and feared for being kidnapped, she said she know about Jamaica. So I don't see nothing wrong with her expressing what she's afraid of. Y'all try me. Her allegations attracted attention at home and a full police inquiry into Kalina's welfare. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that girl's afraid, I want everyone in the world to know where I'm at. Will I make it home? And will I make it back to where I live at? Because it is trafficking. The police are advising members of the public to dismiss as rumor information that has been circulated via social and other media that American national Collier was kidnapped in Jamaica. A statement from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, my sweethearts. We don't want to hear all that. We just want to see her. The police assert the information is baseless and mischievous. The statement continued. Well, we want to see her. A post on Kalina's Instagram also tried to clear up any confusion, saying both she and her mother, who had come to visit her in Jamaica, were safe and well. Well, I want to hear from both of them. A statement from the police continued on arrival in Jamaica. Collier, who was tested positive for the COVID-19 virus, was placed in isolation. This is in keeping with Jamaica COVID-19 prevention protocol as stipulated by the Ministry of Health. She was visited by the local police on Saturday, February 13, and she is not nor was at any time in any danger. Yeah, okay. We need to hear this from them because anybody could have wrote this. On Sunday, Collier was allowed to leave Jamaica, but perhaps not the controversy surrounding her stay on the island. You know what? Like I said, that young girl was scared. She was afraid. She felt the way she felt. And I don't see, like, I can't call her a liar. I don't know if it's an animal on their curtains. I don't know if her room with her living arrangements was dirty. Her bathroom was disgusting. Brown water coming out. Looked like they put it on the other side where nobody uses that side at. I cannot say this girl ain't feel like she's about to be sex trafficked off. I can't act like she ain't see cameras when she probably did. Like I said, not one of us was up in there with her. And if you're afraid, I think she did exactly the best thing to save her butt. Because how you know if this girl was going to ever make it back home? The two friends, I see a lot of people saying, how could they have left her? I was going to say that, but you know what? Them friends probably was so afraid also. They probably said the first time they get the chance to get back to the States, they are gone. I kind of don't blame them because these kids are young. Her mom was there with her, so I can't say they didn't leave her alone like Kanika friends left her. No, not alone. Kalina had her mom, had her back. Let them girls go far away, out of here. If they had to sign a non-disclosure and all that under their own will, I'd be ready to go. I guess that didn't happen either. The two friends, my sweethearts, was out there shopping on the roads. They said they got ran down by the police. No, you need to go back to your room. And they supposedly not have COVID, my sweethearts. So what do they need to go back to their room for if they don't have COVID? You sure these young ladies ain't pop up down there at the wrong time when y'all was trafficking off other people? Because this just sounds so crazy to me. So crazy. They spent their money on an all-inclusive resort, and this young lady probably have COVID. Why she couldn't stay in her all-in-one exclusive resort and quarantine that way? So no, I'm not dug walking her until I find out that the young lady lied. Like I said, do I think, like, did she want to be quarantined? No, I'm sure she didn't. She only came to party, came down there to want to have fun at the resort and things like that. Could it be like she was upset? Yeah, she could have been upset. Yeah, she could have been upset because everybody, when you out of, come on, you're out of the country. You want to go have your fun. But I don't believe all that exaggerating, them guys walking in, she naked in the shower. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Animals on the curtains, brown water, all that's for COVID. So all I'm going to say is kudos to that mom for getting that to her daughter when she did. Because you don't know where your daughter could have been at now, Mom. You don't know. You heard how aggressive she said them men was. And I believe it. Jamaicans is mean. If I have any Jamaicans in my sweethearts that's out here, no disrespect, they are mean, though. The attitude, the